compared to The Help and Grown Up, this is a completely different genre and production, I think. Did you change in some way the approach to directing a movie because this is a kind of drama thriller in some way?
Well, I mean, it's a dramatic thriller, so really filming it, it's such an internal movie. It's going on in the thoughts of these characters and what they're saying and what they're not saying, which lent itself to a different style of filming and camera work. For an unreliable narrator such as Rachel, who you don't know what is true and not true, it involved a lot of handheld camera work. And then with Anna, who's bored, has this mundane life filled with routine, it lent itself more to traditional static camera work, where you're just sitting there with her. And then with Megan, who's a little of everything, of course it involved elements of all of them. But other than that, it wasn't too terribly different. That's all in the editing, the thriller aspects of this.
Yeah, I think so. Other than switching from London to upstate New York, is there any big difference between the Paula Hawkins novel and the screenplay?
I can say there's really not a big difference whatsoever. I think what we were able to do, and that I'm proud of, is we were able to have a truthful adaptation of the novel, but then I was able to go in and find things that Paula had written that were very little, and then bring those up to the forefront and expand on those moments in the novel, which I think is going to give those who love the book more excitement because, I remember that, and that was little in the book, and now we get that too. So I think it's a wonderful companion to the novel.
This movie is very female characters driven in some way. It explains a lot of these different women's world. Is there a message you would like the audience will take away watching The Girl on the Train?
Well,
maybe message is not the right word.
That's fine, I understand. I can tell you what, for me personally, developing these characters and what it made me aware of in myself is that happiness is often a choice. And we as humans often choose to look at what we don't have and what others have when we could be happy. I'm guilty of it, and these women certainly were. And I think a takeaway is you can always create this idyllic life that you don't have, but I hate to break it to you, there's no such thing.
Yeah, I got that. This is a personal question. We could talk about all the main actors, Ellie, Emily, but I would like to talk about Allison Janney because I'm so in love with her.
Is she the best?
Since I was so in love with The West Wing and now Mom. How is she? Just tell me something about her.
Well, Allison is one of my best friends in real life. We talk every day. And what people probably don't know about Allison is she is one of the most hysterically funny people you will ever meet. She is just fun to be around.
I can tell you, watching Mom, to me, it's one of the best things.
Yeah, she is a natural comedian, and she's just one of the most giving best friends I've ever had. She would do anything for anybody. If anybody had a case of the inability to say no to people, it's her.